walking out. Press, we're walking out. We're walking out.
Шановні пані та панове, їх високоповажність.
That was the joint statement made by United States President Joe Biden and
Volodymyr Zelenskyy and President of the United States of America Joe Biden. Заява президента України.
Дуже дякую, шановний пане президенте, шановні пані та панове журналісти, шановні присутні, шановна команда президента Байдена. Радий вас всіх вітати в Україні. Для мене і для всіх нас це велика честь. Щойно ми провели переговори з паном президентом Сполучених Штатів Америки в форматі тет-а-тет, а потім в розширеному форматі. Це була розмова, яка дійсно наближає нашу спільну перемогу в цій війні. Ми можемо і маємо зробити так, щоб саме цей рік, 23-й, став роком перемоги. Я хочу підкреслити, ця неспровокована і злочинна російська війна проти України, всієї Європи та демократичного світу має завершитись очищенням всієї української землі від окупації Росії та твердими гарантіями довготривалої.
And the solid guarantees of the long-term security for our country as well as the Europe and the whole world. Right now, in Ukraine, the destiny of the international order based on international order is decided. And we, together with the President Biden and our allies and partners, have to continue doing everything possible so that the democratic world would win in this historic fight. Ukrainian remember the focus, the attention, the attitude of President Biden and the United States to every single Ukrainian to Ukraine. We remain constantly in communication with the President of the United States over the course of this large-scale war. And this is the first visit over 15 years. And this is really the most important visit or the whole history of Ukraine-US relationship. This is the visit and this most difficult period for Ukraine when Ukraine is fighting for our own liberty, for the liberties of the world. And this underlines the results that we have already achieved and what sort of historic achievements we might gain all together with the whole world, with the United States, with Europe. And today our negotiations were very fruitful. They were very important and crucial, and as has become traditional in relationship between our countries, I would like to extend words of gratitude personally to Mr. President Biden and to his team, to the Congress, to all the US people, and I thank you for this level of Ukraine-US cooperation. And this week will be marking 1 year of our fight against Russia's aggression. So it's very symbolic that we solidify our resilience through 2 meetings with the President of Ukraine, my visit in December and the visit of the Mr. President of the United States to Kyiv today. The results of this visit will surely be seen and will surely have a reflection on the battlefield and in liberating our territories. The decision of the United States on Abrams tanks for Ukraine has already presented a foundation for establishing a tank coalition, and it's of historic importance in many other aspects, more specifically in air defense, in Patriots, for the defense of our cities. Now, this is a very fundamental and crucial reinforcement of our capacities. We've also talked about long-range weapons and the weapons that may still be supplied to Ukraine, even though it wasn't supplied before. I know, Mr. President, that there will be a very significant package of security support to Ukraine, and currently it will serve as a clear signal that Russia's attempts of revanche will have no chance, and that we will together defend our cities, and citizens from Russia's door will have more impetus towards our victory. And today we have yet again underlined that we have our common vision with regards to the perspectives of this war. We have coordinated the follow-on pressure on the terrorist state. We are working hard on the reinforcement of sanctions, both bilaterally and in the form of G7, which is very important. We have common vision on the content of many aspects of our peace formula, because it's security elements as well as the tasks to restore the UN Charter to its full capacity and to defend the international rule-based order. That's a common, a joint task for all the countries that are interested in the international security. The rebuilding and the recovery of justice is also very important for all those who was affected by the Russian terror, by the Russian war, and the aggressor has to take responsibility for the aggression and to reimburse all the damages. I thank to the President of the United States for supporting our work on restoring the justice, more specifically in the work of all of our institutions in that area, and we believe there's no alternatives to the establishment of the special tribunal. This is the position of of Ukraine, and we shall support this position. And I would really like the United States to be engaged in the implementation of our peace formula, because its implementation would mean a reinforcement of global stability and the predictability of international relations. And we have some achievements in this area already this week in New York, together with the United States of America. And over 60 other countries will be submitting for the consideration of the UN General Assembly of the draft resolution on supporting peace in Ukraine. And on the eve of the 24th of February, we believe that the approval of this resolution would be very significant evidence to the fact that the terrorist state would never break a civilized country. And I think we are also opening a special tablet dedicated to the President Biden. The first call at the night of the 24th of February took place with the United States, and since that time we had conversations, and there was very significant attention to RFI, to the protection of Ukraine's democracy. Besides, there's the personal contribution in President Biden in solidifying the liberty and democracy in the world. This will be remembered eternally, and Ukraine is grateful to you, Mr. President, to all the US citizens, to all those who cherish freedom just as we cherish them. Glory to our warriors, glory to our allies, and glory to Ukraine.
Of the United States